So hi, welcome to Good Noise Podcast. We're here with Osiria. We're going to ask them some questions. I'm going to start. What inspired you guys to start the band?
Um, it kind of came out of me getting sick of working with a lot of just like full male bands.
Okay.
Um, I had decided that I wanted a female vocalist, so I had started making posts out looking for female vocalists, and I got kind of a lot of flack for it. People thought I just wanted to sleep with a vocalist.
Oh,
Yeah,
gross.
which I mean, like it sucks that that's the notion that people have. But I was lucky enough to find Sasha, and things went pretty well. We had met up a few times and kind of worked things out, and then I hit Kevin. Me and him used to work on a few projects together, and everything kind of started getting motion there. I started a three-piece, and then pulled Alfred on board.
Okay. I like that.
Sick. Awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
So,
And
what
then
would you
just
say
to
your
add on-
writing process is like? Oh,
What was that?
what would you say your writing process is like?
Very random, honestly.
Random.
It depends. So sometimes we all just kind of write separate pieces and then kind of mold them all together. Other times, like we'll just kind of hodgepodge old stuff. Sometimes we'll just sit down and write new stuff. It really just depends on like the situation.
Every time you talk to Jordan, he has like 19 new riffs, so it's super easy.
Like 20 ideas, he'll send them over, we'll work on the idea, we'll send it back, and then that would just
We'll
be like
get a new idea. So
All right.
I don't know.
I like that. So
And
what
then
is...
like before we started Osiria, actually, me and Jordan were in a band. We used to constantly just keep going to each other's houses, and we both live like an hour away from each other. So we would literally like drive like super far. We would write ideas in parking lots. So like yeah, Target used to be our spot for writing.
Yeah, me and Kevin would write riffs in back of my like on the back of my car at like midnight in a Target parking lot.
Yep.
Target parking lots. Hell yeah. So what is the first song you guys wrote?
It's the one, right? Like that's the one we officially wrote.
And the one
Officially recorded, yes, that's the first one.
The one was the first one.
Ironic.
The one was the one.
The one.
Right.
Was the one. That's wild.
We wrote a handful at the same time, right then. But I think with the title "The One," like how time it's
Right.
first place spot.
Okay.
Cool. It's cool that the one was the one. Yeah. You already.
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, how do you feel about the reception to your EP?
Surprising.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I didn't think it was gonna get as much as it did.
Mhm.
Considering that we play in a scene of mostly like prog and metal, so for an acoustic EP to do as well as it did, I was actually pretty impressed.
Mhm.
That's
Good.
awesome.
It was pretty good,
Yeah.
honestly. So.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. So which
Nah,
on the
it was-
EP?
It was trash.
Which song on the EP took you guys the longest to write?
That's crazy because we kind of wrote them all like right at the same time within like a month. Like we all had
It was-
ideas that were pretty much ready for like a long time, and they just within like the week we got them down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think as far as like actually getting them 100% though, I think it was Nightmares.
Okay.
Mhm.
Mhm,
I think
yeah.
Nightmares was the one that took the longest, especially in studio.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Is there a reason why it took that long?
It's a little bit of like an odder rhythm.
Okay.
Super like the timing on it has to be 100%, or like you kind of mess up the entirety of it. So it's
Yeah.
it just takes a lot to really hit it on every single time.
Since we were talking Nightmares, I kind of wrote that song like back in high school, and then we didn't really write it until this last year.
Mhm.
So that just shows you like how long you have a song in the back burner before you actually have one done.
Mhm. So I was looking at your EP, and the artwork kind of caught my eye. Is there a story behind that? Because it's like a girl on ice, and she's just kind of like looking up at the sky, and then like her hand is bloody. Like, is there a cool story behind that? What's up with that?
I'll let you answer that.
I discovered this artist on Instagram. She's really young. She's only about 19. She lives
Oh, wow.
in Europe. Yeah, and I just fell in love with her style, and that piece is actually part of a three-part series. And the emotion of the piece really appealed to me, so I asked her if I could purchase it, and well, now it's ours.
Awesome.
All right.
Do you think you like made up a story behind it that you like that you attached to it?
A little bit in my head, just especially based on the raw emotion, just seeing her there, just in anguish, just so much, just like you said, the blood like around her on her hands, like she's just feeling like such pain. And I feel like the EP, like even though it's acoustic, like a lot of raw emotion comes out, and that's really something I wanted to portray.
Okay.
Wow.
Is there any reason that you guys decided to go acoustic for your first EP?
The tiring journey it is to find a full band in 2019 and now currently 2020.
Okay.
Me and Jordan
yeah,
like 2018, on and off, because we used to get like different members. They'd come through for like 2 weeks, quit, get another one, 2 weeks, quit. We did that for a whole year before we finally met Sasha. So we decided, it's better just go acoustic with 2 guitarists and a singer, and it's worked out for us. So yeah.
Plus, like, I just really wanted to hit the ground running, like out the gate, at least having something to show. I've been in a few bands where it's like, yeah, something's coming,
Mm-hmm.
we're recording, we're writing, and then never even releasing something.
Yeah.
So
I feel that.
yeah. So that was a big thing. Like, yeah, let's just get out there, get this done, and then we can build numbers from there.
Okay, I like that. So since we're all stuck inside because of the coronavirus, what bands have you been listening to?
Gosh, there's so much new stuff right now. So
seriously.
Here's
to Now, cool little band from Hollywood right now. They got some cool stuff. They released a EP this year, their debut EP.
Okay.
Played a few shows with them last year when we were kind of doing our stuff too, and they were super dope guys, super chill.
That's cool.
Honestly, aside from that, I've just been like going back to like an old high school playlist. I've listened to like a lot of bands I haven't heard in like years, and it's been kind of interesting because there's like so many different genres in there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
A lot of Meshuggah. Always.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I've also been dabbling in just new stuff. I have like this new art jazz playlist just to encourage my jazz writing. Like I've been into kind of the new pop style, like that cliche TikTok pop, like MX tune. Like the mellow, just something to mellow out with. And then on the other side, you have like the new Dance Gavin Dance that came out, the new Used that came out.
I forgot about that.
Ton of stuff. So
Listen to Heartwork.
It's been fun.
Stream Heartwork.
Dude, Carly Rae Jepsen 24/7 all the
Nice,
time.
nice.
Also, I've been going on in between like Lady Gaga and Black Dahlia Murder right now, so
Oh wow.
I'm the opposite spectrum.
Yeah, I was gonna
God,
say,
that's like whiplash.
on the opposite- yeah. It's crazy. I mean, that's good that you guys are like still listening to like a lot of different genres and not just like stuck in a box.
Always.
Oh, yeah,
I think that's kind of what makes our sound in a way, is that a lot of us come from different genres beforehand. Like I was very blues and classic rock before everything. So I translate that into a lot, and then Kevin comes from a lot of shreddy kind of stuff. So
A lot of Japanese rock, like Japanese rock, heavy metal, stuff like that.
yeah, so allowing it all to blend together and keeping just kind of freedom of what we used to come from is what makes a big part of it. Because like I don't want to stifle any kind of creation. If you want to write something that's a little bit more jazzy, like I'm with it, because it's it should be natural. Music should be a natural thing. It shouldn't be something that you choke out until it can't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Awesome. So you mentioned you were trying to work on some jazzy writing. Are you guys working on any like new projects while you're stuck at home?
I'm always dabbling like in my own stuff. I used to be a classical vocalist, so every once in a while, like I'll try to write something different. But it definitely shows like in our writing. Like I'll experiment with jazzy stuff. I know we've been passing stuff back and forth, and whatever works. So.
Okay.
Sick.
So you guys touched on it But if you wanted to give like a specific answer, what artists are your biggest inspirations when you're writing music?
Oh god.
Ooh. A long list.
Or was that?
That's a steep question.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
I think AFI would be like a hands down easy answer for me since they're my favorite band and their
That's
guitar.
definitely Kevin.
Definitely, like honestly, every time you guys bring up like a favorite band, that's always like the first thing that comes to mind. So definitely,
Kevin has an AFI tattoo.
I do have it, like right here.
Oh gosh.
Nice.
So yeah.
For myself, I'd have to say, Flyleaf was probably one of my bigger ones when I was growing up. It was like one of the first bands that didn't feel like heavy to a point of what heavy is now. But it was also cool because it was a female screamer, so that was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's new.
And that was the first time that I had heard a band with a female screamer, and it was cool. It was something different, and you know. Sasha's over here laughing at me because I like Flyleaf, but
No, we have
Alden's making.
we have all
is good.
it's okay. I'll take
I'm
it.
always for my influences. I mean, The Used was my favorite band growing up. As a little kid, I listened to Queen a lot. System of a Down was like huge to me in middle school, so that finds its way. As for like female vocalists, there's Sierra from Burst Word, some Christina Aguilera influence.
I would have never guessed that. To be honest. Yeah.
Karen O from the Yeah Yeahs, definitely one of my idols. Yeah, there's probably way more. Glassjaw, I love Glassjaw.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Glassjaw is lit.
A lot like Birds, Raw Emotion. And like I said, I have a lot. I could probably list bands for like 2 hours if we got onto it. We made a playlist, and the stuff that I added for my influences are so random. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that helps probably with your music, as you guys said. Like, you're not like boxed in. Just whatever
Right.
helps. Yeah.
Yeah. Alfred.
Alfred, yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I could just go on a list of drummers like Thomas Hawk from Meshuggah, Adam Gray from Texas in July, Thomas Lang. I mean, just any Matt Halpern, Matt Garska, like any prog drummers that are just on their own level are my favorite.
Awesome. Cool. So if you guys can remember, what was the first concert you attended?
Oh, that's easy for me. Rob Zombie was the first concert I ever want to go see, and that was like the best show I've ever seen to this day.
Oh,
And I've
wow.
seen my favorite band. 3 times. So the fact that Rob Zombie tops AFI just kind of shows their showmanship is really amazing.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly,
Wow.
I think my first concert was Rockstar Fest. I want to say like 2007, 2008. With Avenged Sevenfold, 3 Days Grace, Bullet for My Valentine. I want to say Seven Dust.
That's a good lineup.
Dude, that is a great lineup. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm really jealous.
I think my first was Texas in July. I don't remember. Probably 05 maybe.
Wow.
When I was in 3rd grade, I went to see the Spice Girls, so that was an
Oh
experience.
hell yeah,
Hell
dog.
yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Bro, don't even get me started.
It was great because like my dad's kind of a single parent, and I have 2 sisters, so it was the 3 of us and him, and we all dressed up, and he had a good time. So
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
it
yeah.
was good. It was good.
Yeah.
So when what are your top 3 songs to perform live?
All of them aren't recorded, so
Yeah.
that's
Damn.
kind of odd.
Oh,
It's a little awkward.
Let's
No,
see.
that's not true. I like the one.
Yeah.
Alfred does like the one. The one goes in.
That's, they know that's my favorite, but it's not their favorite, and I always feel bad for making them rehearse it.
aw.
Okay, you know we love that too. But I think for what we perform live right now, I think it's probably the one. It's not on the EP, or actually the rest of them aren't on the EP. But it's the one. We have a song called "Left on Dead," and then we have one called "Heartbreaks and Vengeance." And those two are actually wait, no, I lied. We didn't write the one first, Kevin.
Left on Dead was the first one. It just didn't
Left
make
on
the
Dead
album
was the
because
first one we wrote. We wrote Left on Dead.
3 of us met up. Left on Dead.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
that was before we even thought about the band name.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't even know who Sasha was at that point either. Like literally, you just randomly hit me up. You're like, "Yo, let's start a band." It's like down. So yeah.
For me, performing live, like I would say, even including our unreleased stuff, we have like a song like "Closed Doors, Closed
I
Windows."
love that one.
It's not recorded yet, but it will be on our next release. Hurricane. It's just a
I
very
love that
raw
one.
and emotional song. I love performing it. And then I don't know, probably Left on Dead too. It's just fun. It's a fun song. So you guys will have to wait for those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
When do you think those songs will be coming out? Like when are you planning for that to release?
Well, it was supposed to be
This
relatively soon.
Like-
But you know, with COVID happening, who knows? Hopefully we get into the studio by fall. Like that's a goal.
Year,
Like
it just depends on like how the current situation is with the restrictions of being able to meet up and all that fun stuff. So yeah.
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 I
So
hope you guys
yeah,
get
where
to-
we're at. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just saying, I hope you guys get into the studio. Yeah.
Yeah, I think our original plan was to get in April, and obviously that wasn't able to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it sucks, but I mean, as soon as things start kind of being able to open up again, I think we'll probably be in there doing our thing.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, we haven't even had a practice together. Since March?
Yeah, March was the last one, and then we're like, "Cool, we'll see you next week." And then COVID happened. So
Damn.
Aw,
Yeah.
Dang, that sucks. Oh, that's really sad. I don't know. Okay. Oh. So, what would you guys say your dream venue to play in is?
They already know mine. It's
go ahead, Jordan. You always want-
Yeah. What is
Red
it?
Rock Amphitheater.
Hell yeah.
That is it.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
That's it. That's
I
the
think
top
you
of the
just-
list.
That is
I
number
think
one.
you just want to be high from the altitude sickness.
That's the way. Yeah.
Called
I
out.
mean, I have low goals right now. My old band would play at Chain Reaction a lot, and that's my favorite venue.
Chain Reaction's a cool venue though.
It's
so.
at Anaheim. It's a tiny little, like 200 cap, like real small place, but
Yeah.
the energy in there is just really great. And then another goal is just touring. Like, I would feel successful if we toured out of the United States. That's
Yeah.
like my.
Does Mexico count?
No.
But that dress
That's
of like issues and rental.
Also, don't want to get robbed.
Oh my god.
I really want to play. I really want to play a Belly Up Tavern. I think in Solana Beach. That's my favorite venue to hear anyone at because their sound system is just—it's the best I've ever heard. But I don't know.
That's definitely a possibility. But that would be an easy place to jump on and place to play at.
Then for me, I guess the Observatory in North Park, San Diego. That's honestly my favorite venue in the world. So I would love to play there.
Right.
Where do you guys see the band in the next 5 years?
Like Jordan has these like giant dreams, and we're like, yeah, local's cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't think we could hear your question.
Where do you see the band in the next 5 years?
I mean, I
So
see
that's
us still moving forward. Like I said, I would love to be touring all over the place. That is definitely a huge goal of mine.
Okay.
So if we can do that, I would be extremely happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd have to say I agree there. Touring is definitely a goal of ours. I would like to just be having consistent shows. Like even if we're not touring, consistent shows is kind of the goal, all in all.
Okay.
Yeah, I honestly got to go touring right now. That just sounds amazing considering we're stuck at home. So, yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah, as long as the fan base keeps growing, that's pretty much it.
Mhm.
And if live music comes back, like that's another thing.
Oh, true, yeah.
All right. So for the last couple questions, we're going to just turn away from music and we're going to go straight to death row. So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be and why? Oh, with a drink as well.
Okay.
Okay, I'll let you guys answer that first.
All right,
I gotta think
Jordan,
about
go ahead.
Always pushing it to
Good.
me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even think I'd try to go for something extravagant. I'd probably just be like, yo, just give me like a salad and pizza. Truth be told, like,
Yeah.
Nice and
Simple.
nice and
Just-
simple.
Oh,
don't
come
give me
on.
that look, Alfred. Don't give me that. No, that's simple.
Mine's easy. I know what it is. It's a PB&J.
Oh,
And
Even more simple.
probably PB&J and a cream soda, and I'm good.
cream soda. I don't think I've had a cream soda before. So
What?
yeah, I don't think I've had one before.
This is bananas. Go out immediately and have one.
I
Your life
can't.
will be changed forever. I mean, you could go to the
Wow.
store.
I can, but I don't have a form of transportation.
You can Postmates it.
Damn.
Postmates.
Yeah,
Postmates
get
will
that.
deliver from
Get,
convenience
it's,
stores.
it's worth the $46.
46.
No.
Bro, I have $4. I don't think I can afford that right now. But cream soda, I'll save up for it. Definitely.
Put it on the list.
Alright.
Put it on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
list of
definitely.
things to save
Wish
up
Top of
for.
the list. Top of the list.
Honestly, I think I would just skip the meal and go for a Mountain Dew. Like, I'm drinking one right now.
Oh,
Like,
alright.
that's how
Swear to
much
God. Swear to God.
Just one
Honestly,
can.
I have like a tattoo right here with like
Oh,
a whole
wow.
logo and everything. Like,
I'm surprised
Kevin,
you
you're out
don't
of
have
date.
one. I'm surprised you don't have Baja Blast tattooed on you, dog.
dude, I was actually gonna dye my hair all green and blue to like match my Baja Blast.
Oh
See,
my
what worries
God.
me is I heard I was going to, and I immediately assumed you were going to say, get a Baja Blast tattoo.
I mean,
No.
that's already decided.
It's only a matter of time.
Exactly. And I feel like if you got a Taco Bell tattoo, they would like have to give you free Taco Bell for the rest of your life. So like,
Oh,
All right, now I'm on board.
I feel like
Oh,
I feel like they
Weird.
might.
It was like 2 days ago, right?
Yeah. They
That's
just
it.
like
I'm
show
getting the
up.
Taco Bell tattoo.
Don't hold me to that though. That's just like I feel like they should.
Under Baja Blast will be set for life.
Oh my god.
I will
That's
do those things.
I mean, that's cool. Me and Alfred have a pact now.
It's alright, Sasha.
as
I'm there
for-
with you. I hate Taco Bell.
I
I
can
mean, I love
leave.
Taco Bell.
Someone get Jordan out of here. Taco Bell hater.
Exactly.
That's yourself
Like
in
the
the
actual
tattoo.
tacos are good, but everything else is
Yeah.
Right. For me, my last meal probably a really bomb like veggie burrito, like lots of guac, huge tortilla, so lettuce, tomato soup would also be bomb.
But not from like Becky
What
Grill.
about both?
Because that was bad.
My bro.
Wait, so
But yeah.
did you guys pick out a drink? Like you had Mountain Dew, you had cream soda.
I did.
But
Yeah.
Oh, I did not pick a drink.
quickly.
Probably just Coke. Simple.
Coke? All right.
Simple.
Cherry or just
Dude, come
regular?
on.
Alfred, I swear I will punch you.
Through the screen. I said at the beginning, no fights until after.
Exactly.
Um,
Follow the rules.
cherry Coke. Cherry
Cherry
Coke.
Coke.
There
okay,
you go.
Solid. Solid.
Mids.
I do like a root beer float.
Okay.
Yeah,
See, that's
yeah.
an answer. That's
That's a
a
good
great
one.
answer.
Alfred, nobody asked you.
Fuck you,
Well,
Alfred.
I mean, they kind of did. So
Yeah.
Stop bullying Alfred.
Let's all gang up on Alfred. So if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
Pokemon dog. Dead. 100%.
All right.
You get eaten by like
Disagree with Jordan. That'd be amazing.
Alright.
All right. Solid.
Let's see. I gotta think about
Kevin?
that. Jeez. I'm a pass for now. Alfred, go ahead.
Okay.
The DC universe, dog. I'm trying to get zapped and be the Flash. What's the deal?
DC.
Yeah.
Okay, that's solid.
Trying to get,
Sure. Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
become
yeah.
the Flash,
Wait,
bro.
so do you not like Marvel, or do you just prefer DC?
I prefer DC. Marvel's
Prefer-
okay.
Marvel's okay. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
She's like, this podcast is actually over now.
We're not airing this one. No.
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 This one's not gonna make the cut.
Thanks, Alfred.
Sorry, no.
This is our shot.
It's all your fault.
Anything to get your pizza and salad last meal out of here.
and my cherry coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of, honestly, I feel like probably Death Note, just so I could like kill
Death
people when they want to.
Oh,
That's about it.
Doesn't he like die at the end of it? I think it ends well.
Oh, my fucking-
I didn't say he'll be like the main protagonist.
Well, shit.
Wait.
Look at it that way. You'll probably lose like a Pokemon trainer like all the time.
okay,
God.
but at least
Are you saying Sasha doesn't have the medal to be a Pokemon Master?
What?
Are you saying that Sasha can't be a Pokemon Master, Kevin?
pretty sure.
I'm pretty confident that a Bug Patch will be over you, but you're not the protagonist. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Damn,
so,
this shit's getting.
okay, so moving on from the DC universe, we're gonna. I have actually. I'm gonna ask the last question, which is awesome. What is your favorite color?
Gray.
Gray.
Yeah.
Okay. Just like plain gray or like light gray, dark gray?
Yeah, like the 50-50 gray.
50,
Perfect.
Okay, awesome.
Perfect.
I like purple, like a dark purple.
Purple, solid.
Kevin?
Pink.
Oh, yeah?
Did you say pink?
Yeah. I did.
Why do I think you're lying to me right now?
He's lying. He's for sure lying.
Oh,
It's the Baja Blast colors,
No,
obviously.
honestly, like that like they're red, like it would fade into pink, and I would fucking love it, dude.
okay.
All right,
okay.
all right.
I'll take a report.
Military green. Like
Ooh,
olive
there's
green.
one.
Yeah, that's a solid green.
Solid.
It's a good one.
Hell yeah. So that's all the questions we have for you guys. Is there anything you want to plug?
I mean, everyone just still hang out with us, wait it out. We should have music soon. Check out all our friends. Here's to Now, Swim Gustavo. Who else do we want to plug? Valkyrie Missile.
Yeah, Valkyrie Missile is cool.
Valkyrie
Oh, yeah.
Missile.
They're the dudes.
Make sure to follow us on our social media, Osiria Official. We try to post a little bit more now that we're all stuck in quarantine and losing our minds.
Hell yeah.
I get that.
But definitely having fans interact with us and kind of joining in our fun is what gets us motivated to keep doing what we do.
Oh yeah. So thank you for sitting down with us. This has been Osiria, and we're the Good Noise Podcast.